Hello Year 2, you did some brilliant thinking yesterday. I'm really proud of you for the way you've got started again this half term. So, here we are, our learning journey for today. How can I write a story to encourage others to find their voice? And today we're going to think about that writing a story part. We said that we need to have a setting in our story, and we're going to think about that really carefully today. So, our can I question is, can I use adjectives to describe a setting? And look, I've given you a sneak peek from the start of the book. Have a look closely at the pictures you can see. Where do you think the story is set? It might help to think about where a lion lives. Do you know? Which continent are most lions found on? That's right, they're found in Africa, the continent of Africa. So have a little look. What does it look like there? How could we describe it? What words could we use? We're going to think about that today, because remember, adjectives, and we looked at this in The Princess and the Pea, if you think back, there are describing words. They help us describe things in our story, and they're going to help us to describe where our story is set today. So let's have a look. What words could we use to describe this setting? Let's have a look in this first picture. Now, this looks like lots of golden grass, doesn't it? So I'm going to write that down to remind myself. Golden grass. Now, what do we think we imagine the temperature would be like there? What could we see? What could we hear around us? The golden grass, the dusty, looks quite dusty, doesn't it, and sandy. It's not quite a desert, but it's quite dusty, isn't it? And there's not that many green plants or anything like that around because of the hot sun. What should we say? Dusty, dry, land. What else can we see? We can see the scorching sun. Can you see it? Around here it looks like it's beaming down, doesn't it? The scorching sun. Anything else? Oh, the tall rocks. Here, look, the tall, could I even add another adjective in there? Tall, grey rocks. Okay, I think that's some lovely adjectives. So we've got golden to describe the grass, the dusty, dry land, the scorching, we could say even the scorching hot sun, couldn't we? Scorching hot sun, and the tall grey rocks. What's about in this picture here? What can you see? I can see a tiny yellow house with a round red front door. Oh, I've used lots of adjectives there, haven't I? Can you spot them? Can you spot them? Here we go, look. Tiny and yellow, and just squeezed off my page there, and round red front door to describe the door. Can you see a little character in there? How would we describe these flowers? You could describe the colour, so the yellow or the golden flowers, and the blades of grass. So lots and lots of ideas of how we could describe the setting. So I will put again this worksheet up on Class Dojo, and I want you to think of lots and lots of phrases, so using adjectives to describe what the setting looks like. Okay, have a go and upload your photo to Class Dojo of your writing. Now, I'm going to reveal something for you, and you can see how close your description was to the one in the book. So pause the video and have a go at this before I reveal to you how the story starts. And then once you're finished, come back and listen to the start of the story. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. In a dry, dusty place, where the sand sparkled gold, stood a mighty flat rock, all craggy and old. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, lived the littlest, quietest, meekest brown mouse. How close did you get to your descriptions being the same as the one in the story? Let's see if we can pick out the adjectives before we go. In a dry, dusty place, where the sand sparkled gold, stood a mighty, that means big, flat rock, all craggy and old. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, that's actually not a proper word, but authors sometimes do that. They like to play with words, don't they? Lived the littlest, quietest, meekest, means shy, brown mouse. I wonder how close you got to that description. Well done, everybody.